Hello, my dear students. Welcome back to the chapter of polynomials. We have finished with exercise 2.2. The exercise 2.2 was dealing with, we have finished with exercise 2.2. The exercise 2.2 was dealing with finding the value of the polynomials. Okay, my dear students, but before proceeding and understanding the actual meaning of finding the value of polynomials and everything, and in what way we are going to use that method where we are actually finding the value of polynomials. I hope you remember that, my dear students. If you don't remember that, or if you have not gone through that exercise, then I will request you all people to first go through that exercise 2.2 and understand that when do we find the value of polynomials and what is the difference between them, and then what is the meaning of the zero of the polynomial. Okay, my dear students, one we are doing finding the value of the polynomial, and one we are doing finding the zero of the polynomial. And before proceeding further and understanding actually what is the concern and how are we going to use that, before that what I'll explain you all people, and you all people have to do it, is that find the what they have given, like supposing now I explain you in that detail itself. I'm wondering in what way should I explain, nothing more than that. Supposing if I have got a polynomial p of x, there is a one polynomial, I'm giving it a name p of x, and it is given in the form of, supposing 3x square plus x minus 1, and you have to divide this p of x by another polynomial. It is basically x plus 1. Okay, basically what you have to do is that p of x divided by g of x. I hope this you have done in your previous standard, not in the form of p of x and g of x, but definitely you must have done dividing 3x square plus x minus 1, this expression dividing by x plus 1. We have to go through this. If, my dear students, you have learnt this in previous standard and you feel that you remember with this, then I will request you all people to pause the video and see whether you are able to solve it. And if you are able to solve it, then of course, then after you finish it, then resume the video and come here. So by the time then for you have resumed the video, I will show you how you are supposed to divide this thing. See, my dear students, what you have to do is that this is going to be in this fashion. Fine. First, 3x square plus x minus 1. Now here, my dear students, first what you have to understand is that you have to see that each and every power is seen. Power means the highest power is 2. After this highest power 2, decreasing order power 1, then decreasing order power 0. Yes, everybody is present. 2, 1, 0. It is not necessary. Sometimes the highest power is 4. So if supposing the highest power is 4, 3x raised to the power of 4 plus minus 2x cube should be seen, plus 3x square should be seen, minus x should be seen, plus 5. Everybody should be seen. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. By any reason, if supposing in the power, one power is missing. Supposing we have got 3x raised to the power of 3 plus 5x, something like that. Only this much polynomial is given. That means which powers are missing? Can you see 3? 2 is missing. And again 0 also is missing. So you will have to write it in form of 3x square plus 3x cube plus, now who is missing? Square is missing, so 0x square. Then 5x will come plus 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. Everybody should be seen. Are you getting my point, my dear students? That is the first step that you have to understand. So once they are there in this fashion, then what you are supposed to do is that x plus 1 you will be writing in this fashion. Fine. And now you have to start the division. There are the series of steps that you have to go through. The lemma that you have to follow when you are carrying on with the division. What is that? See, first of all, see the sign of this. This is the plus sign. So here also will be the plus sign. Definitely when you plus sign, you don't have to write it. Then what we will do, this is the coefficient over here, 1. 1, how many is a 3? 1, 3 is a 3. Then x, how many is a x square? X is a x square. Got it, my dear students? Plus, plus, plus. See, first we will decide here, plus, plus, plus. The sign of this, what is the sign of this will be copied over here. So this is going to be plus. Plus, plus, plus. Plus is the sign of this 3x square. Okay, fine. Then you will multiply this. Now once you multiply this, say I am writing it like this, 1x plus 1 and this is 3x, fine. Once you multiplied this and you wrote over here 3x square, fine. You multiplied this with over here and wrote 3x square over here. Then you will have to multiply this also. 1 into 3x is, of course, plus, plus, plus. Then 1 into 3x is 3x. Like this it will come. Okay. So here also plus, plus, plus 1 into 3x is 3x. Now again very important thing, my dear students. Here you know in division you always do subtraction. And when you do subtraction, the sign of the next polynomial will change. So this is plus over here, it will become minus. This is plus over here, it will become minus. And then you will draw a line over here. So now what have you got? 3x square minus 3x square. So this everything will get cancelled. Okay, this will get cancelled because 3x square minus 3x square. And now plus x minus 3x. Now remember you have to take the charge of the new sign. Plus x minus 3x. So plus x minus 3x. What will this give? This is 1. Plus minus minus. So you will subtract. Plus minus minus. So you will subtract. 3 minus 1, 2. X will be copied down and the sign of the greater number minus 2x will come. Okay. That is what we are going to do over here. Plus x minus 3x will give you minus 2x. Now this minus 1 will be copied down as it is. Okay. This is one level of division done. Now you have to do the second level of division. Again the same thing will be followed. Now we are going to divide this. Whatever is this sign of this, you will copy this here first. That is very important. Now plus minus minus comes over here. 1, how many is a 2? 1, 2 is a 2. X into, what will give you x? X into nothing, you will keep it like that only, so it will be x. Fine, understood? So now, see, I am repeating it again for you all people to understand. I am repeating it again. See, this is 3x, this is 1x plus 1, and now this is minus 2. Fine, you are now you multiplied this, 1x into minus 2, you got minus 2x, right? Now you will multiply this also with the same. Second also, plus minus minus 1 2 is a 2. So here you will get 1x into minus 2, you have done, you got minus 2x. Plus 1 into minus 2 you will do and you will get minus 2. Understood, my dear students? Now you are going to subtract. So this minus will become plus, this minus will become plus, and then you will do the subtraction. Now the new signs you will consider, new signs will be considered. Minus 2x plus 2x will get cancelled. Fine, nothing stays. Minus 1 plus 2, what will be the answer of this? Minus 1 plus 2. Minus plus minus, you will subtract 2 minus 1, 1 sign of the greater number plus. So this is the answer and this is the remainder. Are you getting, my dear students? See now what is the thing that, first of all, you have to master this. You have to understand this division very nicely, my dear students. Unless and until you don't understand this division, there is no taste in these questions. See what we did. We first understood the division process. I'll take one more. Okay, I will not take one more. I will go further. See, what is the reason? See, this was your p of x is equal to 3x square plus x minus 1. Fine. And you divided it with x plus 1. So going back to our exercise 2.2 maybe. Over there they had given us this value. Supposing this is the polynomial given to us, p of x is equal to 3x square plus x minus 1. Now I am dividing it with what? X plus 1. So what I will do, I will find the value of p of x. I will find this, I will only take the opposite sign. I am dividing it with x plus 1, so I will substitute in place of x this plus a, so I will substitute minus 1. Are you getting? If this is plus 1 over here, I am substituting minus 1. If there had been division done by x minus 1, so I would have substituted minus 2 over here. You will come to know, don't worry. If supposing this would have been division done by x minus 3, so I would have substituted 3 plus 3 in place of x. I am going back to the previous exercise. So what I will do, p of minus 1. Understood? See why? Because I divided it with plus 1. I divided it with plus 1, x plus 1. So I will take x is equal to minus 1 and substitute over here. And what do I get? Minus 1 square plus minus 1 minus 1. So p of minus 1 is equal to, now minus 1 square will become plus 1 and plus minus minus 1 minus 1. So p of minus, see, try to understand this I solved and this I copied down. What I am solving, I always underline that so that you come to know what solving has been done. Rest is being copied down. So 3 is copied down and minus 1 is copied down. So now I will solving this. 3 ones are 3, minus 1 will give you minus 2. So p of minus 1 is equal to 3 minus 2, 1. See, what is this? This remainder. Are you getting, my dear students? When you are dividing a polynomial, if you want to know only the remainder, then you don't have to carry on the whole division like this. You only substitute the number and then you will be able to get the remainder directly. You will come to know again in another question I am trying to do. But see, try to understand. If there is any confusion, my dear students, it is not going to give you a crystal clear idea in one go. Listen to me again everything. First of all, this division is very important. Again listen to everything, how the division was done. Then see the remainder over here. And then see that if supposing I had to know only the remainder, then what did I do over here? Listen to it again. And then let us go to the another question. One more question I will solve. Don't worry. Sorry. See, one more question I will solve so that you get a better idea of what is happening. There are some questions over here. Supposing if they ask me a question that find the remainder if p of x is equal to what? 3x raised to the power of 4 minus 4x cube minus 3x minus 1 is divided by g of x. G, p, g, they are basically same polynomials, only the name is given to them. P means one polynomial, g means another polynomial. But this x means polynomial is in the variable x. If this is y, so only y will be there. That this x and this y definitely have a meaning. P, g are the names given to the polynomial. So g of x is divided by x minus 1. If supposing this is the question to be. Okay. Find the remainder. Now they are interested in finding the remainder. So what will I do? I will substitute what in place of x over here. This is the polynomial. P of x is equal to 3x raised to the power of 4 minus 4x cube minus 3x minus 1. What will I substitute in place of x over here? I am going to divide it with x minus 1. So I have to take the opposite of this. Minus 1 ka opposite is plus 1. So I will substitute plus 1 over here. And then I will get the value of the polynomial. We did in the first exercise, previous exercise, first question. Value of the polynomial for x is equal to 1. Are you getting? Likewise, when I substitute x is equal to 1, and in the end, what I get, that is basically value of the polynomial or the remainder of this division. Remainder of this division. Are you getting? But how do I write here? Comparing x minus 1 equal to x plus a. You will compare this with x minus 1 is equal to x plus a. It is always compared with x plus a. Always compared with x plus a. Just a minute. You don't have to do that actually. So you don't write like this. Don't do comparison everything. You just write x minus 1. Now here, now x minus 1 is equal to 0. Taking x minus 1 is equal to 0. Do this. Taking x minus 1, this whatever is given to you, x minus 1 is equal to 0. You will get x is equal to what? 0 plus 1, x is equal to 1. This x is equal to 1, you have to substitute over here. Therefore, p of 1 is equal to what? Substitute 1 in place of every x. So what you will get? 3, 1 raised to the power of 4 minus 4 into 1 raised to the power of 3 minus 3 into 1 minus 1. Hope you all are getting now. P of 1 is equal to, now I solve this, this will give me 1, minus 4 into 1, minus 3 ones are 3, minus 1. So this will give me 3 ones are 3, minus 4 ones are 4, minus 3, minus 1. So what I get over here, see these are all minus, 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 so I can definitely add them. 4 plus 3, 7, plus 1, 8, minus 8. And this will give me plus, minus, minus, so definitely I'll subtract. 8 minus 3 will give me 5 and sign of the greater number minus. So P of 1 is equal to 5, minus 5. What does this mean? This means that if I carry out this division, by long term method, then the remainder is going to be minus 5. Are you getting, my dear student? That is the reason why they ask you to find the value of the polynomial. Okay, now let us give it a try. Let us confirm this, whether really the remainder comes minus 5. You have to master this division also, my dear students. So this is the division that I am going to perform. The number that was given was 3x raised to the power of 4 minus 4x cube minus 3x minus 1. Okay, and this was divided by x minus 1. Fine. Are you getting my point? See, this is what we had been asked. Divide 3x raised to the power of 4 minus 4x cube minus 3x minus 1 by x minus 1. Okay, my dear student, so that is the division that was supposed to be done. So I am going to do that division. Fine. So of course then you should remember what is the method. First, now this you are going to divide. See this, at a time you will be dividing this 4, 3, but 2 is not there. That is very important. If that is not done, my dear students, then you are going to fall flat on the face. Minus 4x cube, square is not there. So 0x square minus 3x minus 1, and then this goes. Now this division should be carried out. Fine. So at a time only 2 will be divided. So at this moment I will take only this 2. But at a time this will be divided. So plus sign, so here also you can consider it as plus. Now this is 1. 1, 3 will give me 3. X into what will give me x raised to the power of 4? X into x cube will give me x raised to the power of 4. 1x short. Fine. Now see, I repeat it, how it happens. 3x raised to the power of 4 minus 4x cube, and so division x minus 1. Basically here you have got 3x cube. You discovered this 3x cube. How? 1 3s are 3. X into x cube will give me x raised to the power of 4, and like this you got over here 3x raised to the power of 4. Fine. Now once you have multiplied this and got this, now this also will multiply with the same number. Remember that. This is very important. So minus plus will become minus. 1 into 3x cube will give you 3x cube straight. Understood, my dear students? This is very important. You will discover this while you will multiply. You will discover this, and this will go and multiply again with that, and then only a binomial will come over here. So same thing will be done over here. I can't draw these arrows over here. That's why I am writing it again for you. minus plus minus 1 3x cubes are 3x cube. Now subtraction will be carried out. This is plus sign. This is the sign of subtraction. Plus will become minus, minus will become plus, and then you do this. So of course now 3x raised to the power of 4 minus 3x raised to the power of 4, this will get cancelled. Now here minus 4x cube plus 3x cube, okay? Minus 4x cube plus 3x cube. Try to understand this. This sign you will have to forget now. Minus 4x cube plus 3x cube. So here minus plus minus, so 4 minus 3, 1x cube. But sign of the greater number, so minus you will get over here. So what will be the answer of this subtraction? Minus 1x cube. And these all things will be copied down. Plus 0x square minus 3x minus 1. This is first level of division done. Whole thing you will repeat over here. This is minus sign, so I will copy minus over here. Then I will multiply this to discover here. 1, how many is a 1? 1, 1's are 1. X into what is going to give me x cube? X into x square. Remember, will give me x cube. Fine. So this will, when I multiply, I will get this. Now, this also will go and multiply with this. Second number also. Minus, minus, plus. 1 into 1x square will give me 1x square. Are you getting, my dear students? See, I repeat, I know few students must have understood, but if anybody has not understood, I will have to show it for that student. So what happens over here? I will better do it. Okay. See, this is the case. You got here 1x minus 1. Fine, 1x minus 1. And this is 3x cube. You have already got minus 1x square. So when you discovered this, you got it like this. Fine. 1 minus plus minus minus 1x square. Then you will have to multiply this also. Minus minus plus 1 into 1x square, 1x square. Like this I am getting here. This is x cube. Sorry. Fine. This and then this. And then now subtraction. 1 minute. Here what will happen? Plus, minus, minus. Remember here, plus, minus, minus. Did I confuse you, my dear students? I think I confused you. I'll repeat everything. I don't have any problem. I think I confused you. Fine. I'll repeat everything. Don't worry. 3x raised to the power of. It will only make your basic strong and strong. See here. 3x raised to the power of 4 minus 4x cube minus 3x minus 0 plus 0x square minus 3x minus 1. Fine. So first this plus sign should come because this is plus, so this will place. Now 1 3s are 3. X into what will give you x to the power of 4? X into x cube will give me x raised to the power of 4. Now this has multiplied, so now this also will multiply with this. Minus plus minus 1 3s are 3 x cube. Fine. Sign of subtraction, this plus will become minus, this minus will become plus. So we reached over here. Fine. So now this will get cancelled because plus 3x raised to the power of 4 minus 3x to the power of 4 will get cancelled. Now this is minus 4x cube plus 3x cube. So minus plus minus, therefore we will subtract 4 minus 3, 1. X cube will be copied, sign of the greater number minus. Okay. So the answer of this subtraction is minus 1x cube. Rest will come down as they are. Fine, my dear students. Now what you will do, when you proceed further, this minus sign you will copy over here. Fine. Now see, this you have copied over there. Now before proceeding, plus, minus, minus should be written over here. 1, 1s are 1. X into what is going to give me x cube? X into x square will give me x cube. Then I will multiply this. This is come automatically. This will give birth to this and this will follow this. Minus, minus, plus. 1 into 1x square, 1x square. Now sign of subtraction. This minus will become plus. this plus will become minus, and the division will follow. Minus 1x cube plus 1x cube. Now this you will ignore. Minus 1x cube plus 1x cube will get cancelled. So here 0x square minus 1x square. Are you getting? 0x square minus 1x square. Again plus minus, minus, so you will subtract 1 minus 0, 1. X square will be copied, sign of the greater number minus. So what I will get over here? Minus 1x square minus 1. Okay, again this minus sign I will copy over here. Fine. Now before proceeding, plus, minus, minus. 1, this is 1, 1s are 1. X into what? X will give me x square. Fine. Now this also will multiply with this, which is newly born. Minus, minus, plus. 1 into 1x will give me 1x. Sign of subtraction, minus will become plus, plus will become minus, and then division. Now again the same thing, this will be ignored. Minus 1x square plus 1x square will get cancelled. Again this also will be ignored. Minus 3x minus 1x. Minus 3x minus 1x. Fine. So minus, minus, plus, so you will add 3 plus 1, 4. Sign of the greater number minus 4x will be the answer of this. Minus 4x minus 1 will be copied down. Again this minus sign will come over here. Again plus, minus, minus. 1 into 4 will give me 4. X into 1 will give me x. Fine. Now nothing. Then I will multiply the second one with that newly born. Minus, minus, plus 1, 4s are 4. Subtraction, minus will become plus, plus will become minus. Now again the same thing. I will have to ignore this old sign. Minus 4x plus 4x will get cancelled. And here also minus 1 minus 4 will give you minus 5. This is the value of the remainder. And that is what exactly we got over here. Fine. When we had solved it, we got it over here, minus 5. Actually, you are not supposed to do everything over here like this. But they may ask you to find the remainder and then confirm by long division method that whether the remainder is minus 5. You have to confirm or verify that. Basically, this is going to be happening. But of course, when you find this, substitute the value over here. Are you getting this remainder is given over here? This p of x is given, g of x is given, p of x is equal to this. Taking x minus 1, this whatever x minus 1 is equal to 0, you take. And minus 1 will shift over there, then automatically you will get an opposite sign of that. So substitute that over here. P of 1 is equal to this. Then you will tell by remainder theorem. By remainder theorem, the remainder is minus 5. This is minus 5. Are you getting, my dear students? Okay. Any more examples do we have got? Examples, so there will be many. Now one more thing is there. Many examples are there, don't worry. How are you going to practice and all? See these very questions. You should do the homework. What you should do, these very questions what I have solved. These very questions you solve without seeing. Verify it again and again what is happening. Correct yourself again and again. And then solve them again and again. And confirm them. Okay, these very questions you have to do. Find the remainder. Here again I will tell, find the remainder. Fine. Obtained on dividing, what we have to divide? Dividing p of x is equal to x cube plus 1. This you are going to divide by x plus 1. Fine. Okay. So now when you will see, if they ask you only to find the remainder, nothing other than that, only the find the remainder. So if this question is there to you, then what you will do, you will just take p of x. You'll just take p of x is equal to x cube plus 1. At this time, you don't have to bother about maintaining the powers 3, 2, 1, 0. No, just that much. Now you are going to divide by taking x plus 1. This you are going to divide is equal to 0. So 1 will be shifting on the other side. You will get x is equal to minus 1. So now p of x is equal to x cube plus 1. Fine. Then p of minus 1 you will take, because you have got x. See, while dividing you will divide by x plus 1, but while substituting you will always substitute by the opposite sign. Value will be same. If it is plus 2, it will become minus 2. If it is plus 7, it will become minus 7. If it is minus 8, it will become plus 8. The value will be same, only the sign will be opposite. So this is equal to now what? Minus 1 cube plus 1. So p of minus 1 is equal to, now this minus 1 cube will become minus 1 into minus 1 into minus 1, right? Minus 1 into minus 1 into minus 1. It will look something like this. So minus 1 into minus 1, minus minus plus, 1 ones are 1, into minus 1, again plus minus minus 1 ones are 1. So this will be your answer. Fine. So this will give you minus 1. Plus 1 will be copied down. So now if you will see, p minus 1 is equal to 0. That means when I divide x cube plus 1 by x plus 1, the remainder will be 0. Remainder will be 0 means x plus 1 is a factor of x cube plus 1. You understand the meaning of factor? If you understand the meaning of factor, see, can I say 8, if I divide 24 by 8, if I divide 24 by 8, I am dividing 24 by 8. The remainder will be 0. 8 3 the 24, remainder will be 0. And when the remainder is 0, when I divide a number, if I divide a number by another number, if I divide a number by another number, a number by another number, and if the remainder is 0, that means this another number is a factor of the first number. 8 is a factor of 24. Why? Because after dividing 24 by 8, I get remainder 0. That's why 8 is a factor of 24. It happens like that. Whichever number, if I divide any number by a number, and if I get remainder 0, then that number is a factor of that bigger number. That is the relation, factor. So here also, if x plus 1, I divide x cube plus 1 by x plus 1, and the remainder is going to be 0, that means x plus 1 is a factor of x cube plus 1. Okay, fine. Now, so therefore you will tell, therefore by remainder theorem, the remainder is 0. Understood? If they have told you to verify this, if in the question verify it by long term method, verify it by long term method is there, then you will have to do the verification. You will write here verification. P of x is equal to what you have got over here? X cube plus 1. Fine. X cube plus 1. And it is going to be divided by, now x cube plus 1, but you will have to maintain the powers now. By long term division, you have to maintain the powers. X cube plus 0x square plus 0x plus 1. This is P of x. Fine. And then you are going to divide by what? X plus 1. X cube plus 1 is divided by x plus 1. X plus 1. So what will be there? This is x cube plus 0x square plus 0x plus 1. This you will divide by x plus 1. X plus 1. So same thing. Now here all is plus, so you don't have to bother much. This plus will come over here. X into what will give me x cube? X into x square will give me x cube. Now second number also will multiply with newly defined number. Plus 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 1 into x square will give me 1x square. Fine. Subtraction, this plus sign will become minus, this plus sign will become minus, and then I go for this will become x cube minus x cube will get cancelled, and here 0 minus 1x square, right? 0x square minus 1x square. This you will ignore. Plus 0 1x square minus 1x square. Plus minus minus 1 minus 0 1 x square will be copied. Sign of the greater number. Sorry. Plus minus minus is the subtraction done. So you will get over here minus 1x square plus 0x plus 1. Fine. Now you will copy this minus sign over here. Plus minus minus first. Then 1 1s are 1, x into x will give you x square. This is discovered. Now this also will multiply with the newly discovered one. Plus minus minus 1 into 1x will give me 1x. Subtraction, minus will become plus, minus will become plus, and then this goes, and then minus 1x square plus 1x square, this will get cancelled. Now 0x plus 1x will give me 1x plus 1. Okay, my dear students, now this is plus. Now again a new division has started. This is plus, so this also will become plus. X 1 1s are 1, this will become x only. X into 1 is x, plus 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 1 1s are 1. Sign of subtraction, plus will become minus, plus will become minus. These both are now, if you notice, 1x minus 1x cancelled, 1 minus 1 also cancelled. So the remainder is 0. Hence, the remainder is equal to 0 is verified. I hope your ideas are clear, my dear students, and that is the reason of finding the value of the polynomial. Now, one more thing before I finish this session. Can anybody guess me and let me know, if it is so simple, if I can get 0 so easily, if I can come to know what is the remainder, then why should I use this long term method, long division method? Why should we not do every problem by this method only? Actually, this is the question that should be discussed lively in the class. It is not right to discuss over here, because actually it's only one way communication. Now there is no reason, even if anybody of yours is knowing the answer of this, or is able to understand that why we have to understand, or why we should solve this method also, you will not be able to tell me that. See, it's a simple thing. When I follow this method, I will get the remainder, definitely. But what about the quotient? I require quotient. If supposing I want to know what is the quotient, then this method only will give you the quotient. By that method, you may not be able to get the quotient. This will only tell you, this is helpful to only know that whether the given number is a factor of this expression or not, because it is very difficult to make out whether this is really going to divide completely x cube plus 1. It is by just looking at it, we can't guess. It is definitely a method also is there for that also. For that also a method is there. Just by, but it's not every time, but many number of times you can guess and make out that okay, the division is possible, the factor will be, the remainder will be 0. Just by looking at it also can be done. But still, even if you just look at it and find the factor, that it identify the factor, but you will not be able to make out what is the quotient. This method is definitely important method only to identify whether it is a factor or not a factor. Okay, my dear students. So solve these all questions again. Try to understand this topic. This is very beautiful topic, very interesting topic. Looks complex, but it is definitely not complex if you understand the series of the definitions or the series of the steps that you are performing while you are performing this division. Okay, my dear students, take care, stay calm, stay safe, and most important, stay happy. Love you all, my dear students, love you all.